Yo, what's good, my people? My name is Four Fingers, and welcome to Four Fingers Makes Sense. I am a hip hop, gospel, and Afrobeats artist, and I've been doing this for about 20 years now. So I was sitting back one day and thinking about how can I impart all of this knowledge and experience that I got, about 20 years experience, I guess, or just about, as an independent artist, and how can I impart this and share this free of charge to any upcoming artists, I guess. A lot of it is based on the conversation I have with my nephew, who is an independent up and coming artist, and I felt like some of the information could be beneficial for other artists too. So it's a 10-part series that we'll be exploring. The first part, we'll be looking at doing music. It's a labor of love. Is this really for you? Because if you think you're just going to do one tune and blow up, that does happen, but the chances of that happening, so we're going to be talking about that. It's definitely a labor of love. You need to believe in yourself first before anybody else can believe in you. You need to do finances, put your finances into your music, basically. Put your money where your mouth is, basically. Second series is going to be looking at knowing thyself, meaning knowing yourself as an artist. What kind of music do you want to make? So you know what kind of music you want to say, what kind of sound you want to make, what people can expect from you. I mean, you can change genre because music, I guess, is a broad. As an artist, you should be able to interchange into different style of music. For me, for example, I'm from Southeast London, Peckham originally, and I'm Nigerian, and I grew up around a lot of Jamaicans, a lot of West Indies, a lot of Puerto Rican. So there's all these influences in my music that comes out 1 minute I want to rap, next minute I want to sing, next minute I want to do something that sounds like a reggae, something like that. So, but my core principle, who I am as an artist, which is sharing positivity and sharing God in my music, has always been there in one shape or the other. The third part series is understanding the music business. Now, this one is a big one. And I'm telling you now, this is the one that I learned later on in the years. I was just interested in making music. I didn't want to know about the business because it was boring. I'm telling you the truth. It was boring. But later on, I realized that, boy, I made so many mistakes. And I had to go back and start learning about the music business. Music business is a big one. The third episode, or whatever it is I was calling it before, is choosing your friend as a manager. I think most artists, all of us just chose our friend. Big shout out to Dave. What's going on, my brother? Yes, so he was like one of my brethren from back in the day that really loved what I was making, and he just became my manager. Did he have any managerial experience? No. But we had a great time. You know what I'm saying? We really had a great time together. But this is what it's about. It's about making sure you have people in positions that actually know what they're doing. Say you didn't know what you were doing, Dave. Don't get mad. You did, but you didn't really. But yes, so it's just about that, really. Episode 5, or again, what I was calling it before, is having a plan. Listen, I didn't have a plan. I just wanted to make music and blow up. That's it. But I think a lot of independent artists or artists that make it, they certainly have a plan, man. They know what they want to do. What's like their, hate the question, like, what's your 5-year plan? Bruv, I don't know. I just want to be alive. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, having a plan is always best. Episode 6 is going to be looking at networking. You understand? You can't just, funny enough, most people that make music are introverts. Believe it or not, most people. But we can, like me personally, I can survive in the, what's the opposite introvert? Extrovert world. Yes, I can survive in there. But my natural thing is being an introvert. And it's very important to understand that, to say that you need to network. You have to get out your comfort zone. You have to meet people, not just performing your music. You need to network so people can know who you are. Because it's not just about your music. People need to have an idea who you are as a person, what you stand for, and yeah, open doors, I guess. So networking, we're going to be talking about that. Episode 6 is going to be about surrounding yourself with the right people. And I can't stress this enough. I was just one of those people that anybody that was feeling my music, yes, you was on board. That was it. Now, I think it's very important to have a plan and also to make sure you got the right people in the right positions around you that can tell you some of the things you don't want to hear. That listen, that tune is not good. You can do better than that. Not just people telling you, yeah, the music is nice and all this and all of that. And I feel like in most of this thing, the artist is the one that's pulling everybody around and pulling them up. There needs to be people in your team and they're there for a reason. You understand what I'm saying to you? So we're going to be really exploring that. Episode 7, building your fan base. Listen, I came up in the era of MySpace, you know, brother. You don't even know what that is. You think MySpace is like your space, right? No. It was a thing, bruv. MySpace, before TikTok and thing. Yeah, MySpace. So building your fan base. Like, to me, I didn't even come to start learning about this until later on again. Like, yeah, because all I was interested in was making the music. I didn't care whether you lot was feeling it or not. I just wanted to get the music out, to be honest with you. No plan, no strategy, not the fan base thing. I didn't, you know what I mean? Yeah, there was fan base and people were feeling the tune and what was going on. You know, the times in the eras of Solid Vibes in Reading, you get me? People were like, yeah, Four Fingers and all of that. But I didn't really capitalize on that. So we're going to be talking about fan base. Episode 8. Taking risks, man. Listen, I can't speak highly enough about taking risks. Taking calculated risk, man, because to get reward, you got to take some risk, man. You got to get out of your comfort zone. For me personally, I had a choice to either put everything I had into this music thing or find something that was a bit more safe so I could provide for my family. And my wife had a kid already, and then I got a son on the way as well. So I need to be able to provide for my family. So that's why I went the route of the nursing thing and gave that a shot and then did the music thing on the side. But honestly speaking, if let's say, you know what I mean, I just thought like, this is the risk. I want to take a bigger risk, but I'm not a big risk type of person anyway. I'm like, I think, calculated risk and think about certain things, but I needed to make sure, brother, there was money to buy the nappies. I needed to make sure there was baby food. You get me? Because I know the wife is not going to understand that, listen, man's going to pop off in a few years and all that business. She wants to know now, innit? So that's why I sort of, went that route. And you know what? I enjoyed it. I love being a dad, and I still had the opportunity, and a husband, and I still have the opportunity to make my music, travel somewhat around the world with my music. You know what I mean? Episode 9 is don't compromise on what you stand for. Trust me, I can't speak highly enough about this, man. When you know who you are as a person, innit, and you know what you stand for, you don't compromise on that. You understand me? They don't care whatever doors they're going to open. There's going to be bare people telling you stuff, change this, and you know what I mean, you're too this and you're too that. Listen, you're special, you're unique, and what you got and you're bringing to the table is different from next body because you're being true to yourself, innit? So I feel like, that's not being spoken to about enough. And you know what I mean? Definitely don't sell your soul. You hear me, bruv? I don't know anybody that sold their soul. Like, even if they did, they wouldn't tell you. But I can imagine what that is. And I just know that I know who I am. I know what I stand for. And I ain't compromising on that because that's my truth, innit? So it is what it is. If you don't like it, jog on. With all respect, you know what I'm saying? Episode 10, that's called Executing the Plan. So we got plan in place now. Let's execute this plan to the best of our ability. Do you know what I mean? Reassess if certain things that ain't working, change it, and make the thing run, innit? And just, you get me, grind hard. So that's all the 10 episodes. I think it's going to be interesting. I think we're going to learn a lot. I certainly learn a lot. A lot of my mistakes that I made because I didn't want to take much risks, I guess. But there was a lot of, do you know what I mean, accomplishments along the way that I'm very, very grateful for. And I'm glad for the journey that I took around this music business. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man's still learning still. But so far, here's my 10 things that I feel can help an up-and-coming independent artist. I hope you're feeling it. I hope you're going to tune in. And, let's enjoy it together. Peace. Oh.